Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as seen by the title, I am going to be making tray bake brownies for two of my best friends. So I messaged them earlier asking what their two favourite types of chocolate were, so I'm going to put them on the top, because that's just not something I know. Like, people might be like, oh, you should know your best mate's chocolate, but I don't. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and obviously I'm going to be surprising them, and you'll see that in the video. But I don't know if I'm not going to show their house in the video, just for obviously their privacy. But you guys will be familiar if you've seen my best friend controls my day, and also my best friend controls what I eat, because they are the two people that I am going to be surprised with them, because they do so much for me, and they support my YouTube videos so much, just like loads of my friends do. Not saying I have loads of friends, but all my friends do. So yeah, let's get into the video and we'll just start baking them. So I don't know if you can see, but I've got all set up. So I've got my little mixer here, which you would have seen before if you've already watched my other bake with me. And then I've got all my ingredients down here all set up. So I am using the Girl Eats World Gooey Brownies recipe. So I've got all my little ingredients there, and I'm going to do them in these trays that I've got, because obviously I'm dropping them at the house, so I need like a tray to put them in. But I am doubling the mixture, so it's actually like 3 eggs and stuff, but I will leave the recipe I use in the description below, like link down below. But yeah, I'm just going to start off by measuring my ingredients. So I've already preheated the oven to 180 degrees, and now I need to add the sugar and the eggs to a mixing bowl until fluffy, and then set aside. So I'm gonna crack all 6 eggs into this bowl. But you know how last time I was like really bad at, like, I wasn't even, if you watch my other baking me, I wasn't amazing at baking. But now I've actually got quite good at baking. So I've done like a few little cakes. I'll pop the pictures up at the side, because, you know, take a picture. I've done a cheesecake. One of them didn't turn out so good. I think I've done 2. Yeah, I've done 2. One of them didn't turn out so well because my mum got the wrong cheese, so you know, I'm just going to blame her, obviously. But I've actually got really into baking, and then I looked into, so I was, my family was just discussing. I was like, oh my god, you should go on Junior Bake Off. So I was like, oh my god, stop it. And then I actually thought, like, I actually should go on Junior Bake Off. And then, not like I'd win it or anything, but you know, it was just fun, innit? And I looked into it, and you have to be under 16. Obviously, I turn 16 soon, so that's just not happening. But if I wanted to go on it, I'd have to go on the Great British Bake Off, like the big one, with all like the adults, and I think that'd be kind of scary, because you've got like full-on 60-year-olds that know what they're doing, compared to a 16-year-old that barely knows what she's doing. So that's just not going to happen anymore. That's like my whole life plan gone out the window. I was going to become a baker, but that's not happening anymore. So yeah, love that. But anyway, I've cracked all the eggs, all 6 eggs. You can't even see because they're like so slimy. Oh, there they are. Cracked all 6 eggs, and now we're just going to put that on there. And then it says to add the sugar. So I've got a good old glass of sugar. So I don't know how to feel. So I've just been obviously out of town to get all these ingredients, and the weather's like absolutely gloomy, but it's been absolutely like boiling the past few days. Oh, 500 grams of caster sugar, because I'm doubling it. So like, I don't know how to feel. Like, all the farmers are so happy about obviously rain. So they're like, oh my god, we want rain. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to turn even more pasty white than I am, because like, I don't tan, but I'm not pasty, you know what I mean? Like, I've got a little bit of golden about me, not really. But yeah, so I'm just wanting the sun to come back, but apparently God's not letting that happen, and he just wants to pee on our parade. So I have mixed all that, and it kind of looks fluffy and airy to me. So the next thing to do, in a heat-proof bowl, we are going to add chocolate and butter broken down. So obviously there's 2 types of chocolate. So there's the dark chocolate, which is 200 grams for me. So, and both these bars are 100 grams each. So I'm just gonna break this in. But you know, I'm not a massive fan of like dark chocolate, but I've really been getting into it lately. I don't know what it is, but I feel like dark chocolate's like, you've got some dark chocolate which is a bit like, ugh, it's dark chocolate. But then there's some dark chocolate which is like nice dark chocolate because it's not really rich. And I feel like this one's not that rich because it's like 70% cocoa. It says just to add the chocolate, so I'm guessing it means like the milk chocolate as well. And the butter as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna turn that down there. Not ready for you yet. Because I don't actually have a good old traditional microwave, so that's just not happening for me. What's 75 plus 75? 75, 85, 95, 100. That didn't work out. 75 plus 80 is 155. So that's 150 grams of dark chocolate that I need, and this has got 90 in. So from the other bar I need 60. So we'll open this one. And I'm using the green and black's milk chocolate because that's what the woman used in her, on like the pictures that you got on the website, that's what she's used. So I thought I'd take inspiration from her and just use this one as well. 175 plus 175 to be, so 175 plus 200 is 375 minus 25. Hey Siri, what is 175 times by 2?
175 times 2 is 350.
350, right? And this has 250 in. So, oh my god, that is literally 100 grams. Like that. I'm showing you. That is spot. I've got greasy hands. But that, I don't know if you can see, is spot on at 100 grams. Like, first time try. Who's the baker now? Literally, who's the baker now? Oh god. So yeah. Not like I'm like jinxing myself or anything, but who is the baker now? Oh my god. I've just dropped my phone in water. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna turn that down while we have a quick interval of me putting my phone in rice. But I think that iPhone 10, because I've got XR, I think it's waterproof, but we're not taking any chances. I'm probably going to use like the whole of the white rice. So put a little bit in, shove my phone in there. I think it'll be alright. It doesn't even submerge in that. Okay, switch in, switch in. I'll put it on a plate. You're just going to submerge it. So we have no white rice now, but you know, technical difficulties. Anyway, back to the cake making. So I'm literally just stirring this, and pretty much all the chocolate's like dissolved, melted I mean, but it's just the butter we're now waiting to melt. So I'm going to crank that up a little bit. Well, I don't want to burn it, if that makes sense, but I really need to get that melting because my oven is like currently on, you know, wasting energy. So guys, all of the chocolate has actually just melted, and it is in here, and there's loads of it obviously. But I'm just going to pour it into a jug, because then I think that'll be easier to then pour it into there, because it says to do it slowly so I don't scramble the eggs. But also, while I was waiting to do that off camera, I also measured out my flour and there's cocoa powder underneath, because you just do it together. So I am now going to gently combine this and this, and it's important not to rush the step. That's what it says. So we're going to do that. So now that that is all mixed in, and I'll show you guys what it looks like so far. So that's what it looks like. And I don't think the eggs are scrambled, so we're all good. Because if they have, I think it'll go lumpy. Or literally just guess it in. But then it says to fold in and sieve the flour and cocoa. But obviously, being the lazy girl I am, who wants to do it by hand with a folder? So I have myself a folding thing that goes on here, so I don't actually have to do it by hand with a wooden spoon, because that is a lot of effort. So I'm literally just going to sieve it in. I don't get quite why you sieve it in when it all mixes together, but I'm guessing it's just to get the lumps out or something. I'm just going to fold this in gently, and it says that after I'll put it in my tins and bake for 25 to 35 minutes, which is quite a long time. So the mixture is now ready. And to be honest, that actually looks delicious. So I'm just gonna let that drain a little bit. But obviously I've got these tin foil tins, which are just like throwaway tins. But the woman uses 20 centimetre, and I don't know if this is larger than 20 centimetres or not. But if it is, they're just gonna have like short brownies, not chunky brownies. But honestly, it looks quite good. And I don't know whether to grease these or not, but I don't think I'm going to, because I feel like you don't need to when it's tin foil. I don't know, there's just a part of me. That's like my natural human instinct. I've got it, and I'm gonna like do half of it in here. Oh God. And half of it in here. Oh my God, I don't think, see, our problem is I don't know like how I'm gonna make them equal. I probably have to like weigh them to see if they're the same. So obviously I don't want one to be shorter than the other. That's the only problem with doing like your mixture in one. You can't fully tell. This takes a lot of arm muscle, you know. My arms are absolutely aching. I also wanted to make a little disclaimer, guys. My hands were freshly washed, and I've been washing them throughout this video. So like obviously with the whole situation that's going on right now, what do you call it, there is obviously a risk always with like sending them food, but if they don't want to eat it, they can literally just chuck it in the bin. But I feel like they want to eat it if it tastes good as well. But also, I didn't want to make a video without saying this, and obviously I'm not this massive YouTuber that can make a difference, but obviously I think his name's, I'm pretty sure it's George Floyd. Obviously the whole situation that's going on at the moment, I didn't want to make a video and just not like say something, but I'll leave some links down below. Obviously this isn't going to get thousands and thousands of views, but even if it just gets a few views, then that is still a difference. But I'll leave all the links down below that people have been sharing and things like that, I don't know, for the petition and all the numbers and everything. So I will leave that all linked down below. But yeah, I don't quite get what's going on with the world right now. I feel like the world is quite messed up. You would have thought with the whole circumstances that are going on at the moment with the virus, everyone would be sort of together and sort of not acting the way they are, but clearly people still are being slightly racist to others, and I think obviously the world does need to change. But yeah, I'll leave all the link down below, so you're all, obviously I'm pretty sure you'll all be fully aware of it and things like that. So yeah, I didn't want to turn this video all negative, but I feel like I couldn't make a video without touching it, because today is Wednesday the 3rd of June and I'm literally posting this tomorrow when everything is still pretty fresh on the subject. So yeah, I am no like politics person or anything, but yeah, I feel like something just needs to be said, and you can't really make a video without ignoring what's going on around you. So yeah, on a positive note, I have filled both of the trays. That's one, that's another, and I'm literally just going to measure them now to make sure they weigh the same. So I've just weighed them and they're both pretty much the same. Well, they are literally the same. So I'm just going to, little trick my grandma taught me, if you slam on the thing it gets all the unwanted air out. Yeah, but now I need to get my phone. So we are going to rescue the phone from the rice. So I'm just gonna, oh God, how am I gonna do this? And I think my phone is all okay, and I hope it works. Oh, it's working, beautiful stuff. So, let me find it, because I messaged them asking them which favourite chocolate was, because obviously I need to get it the right way around. So Aggie likes Kinder Bueno and Galaxy. So I've got Galaxy and Kinder Bueno. And then Millie likes, oh, the ones that are left obviously, Marvellous, and she said Reese's Pieces, but all I could find were these big ones. But I'm guessing Reese's Pieces are just smaller versions of the Buttercups, and there's 3 in there. So I'm guessing that's the same. So I'm literally just gonna sprinkle them on top. 2, for decoration. And obviously it'll probably all melt into it when it's cooking. Oh my god, these look so good. I'm actually so jealous that they're going to be eating this. To me, this one looks the best. Aggie's looks the best. Because obviously, I like everything that's on Aggie's. I only like one thing on Millie's. But they're both different, so this is what they look like. That is the Reese's Pieces and Marvelous Creations, and this is Kinder Bueno and Galaxy. I feel like that one's more messed up, but then Kinder Bueno, you can't really crunch up loads. So, I have washed my hands, I promise. So, Aggie, if you're watching this, I swear down I've washed my hands. But yeah, this is it done. I wish I got a bit more Kinder Bueno, but hey ho, I can't really do it about that. Oh my god. Yeah, there. Perfecto. They are going to go in the oven for about 25 to 35 minutes, but I'm going to put them in for 25 at the start because they're not massively deep, so the last thing I want is for them to burn. So yeah, that is it, and I'll show you them when they're out of the oven. I'm so excited. So guys, I have literally just taken them out of the oven and it looked so good. Like, I hate to burst my own bubble. I don't know if the chocolate's a little bit burnt, but obviously the Kinder's out. The Galaxy doesn't look too bad, and I think the chocolate's a little bit burnt on this, but I still think it'll taste okay. So I've wrote them both a little note, and also Millie's got a little note. So I'm going to message them now to see if they're home, because I kind of want to get it to them while they're a little bit warm. Just because I think it'll be nicer to have a warm brownie if they're going to have one now. As it is, well, it is like 4:30, so I don't know how early they're going to be having the tea. So they might not have it yet, but I want to drop it off now before I come home for my tea and everything. So I'm going to give them a message, then the next clip will probably be me in the car excited to give them it. So guys, I have literally just, as you would have seen in the clip before, if I would have inserted it, but I just wanted Millie's approval obviously first because it has got her house in it and everything. But I have got Millie's delivered and now I've got Aggie's on my lap. So now we are off to her house, and obviously I might insert the clip, I might not, but obviously it depends if she says I can. But yeah. So as you would have seen in the previous clips, if I insert them, depending on their permission, I have dropped them both off now, and it was a success. And honestly, the recipe turned out so good, and I only put it in for 25 minutes, so I will link that down below. I hope you like this little mini bake with me and things like that. But yeah, I want to say a massive thank you so much for all the support, and yeah, I can't wait for you guys to stay on a journey of me obviously still hopefully growing on YouTube. And I'm literally just still so overwhelmed by all the support, so thank you so much, and I hope you like this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.